What do we call these beautiful flowers? The same as in Polish, just add an accent. Hortensia. Hortensia. And in American, hortensia. Hortensia.
Okay.
Where are we today?
In Sanok.
We're in Sanok. If this was an English word or town, I'm assuming it would be called Sanok. Not Sanok, but Sanok. So we're in Sanok today. Right actually by the castle. You can see the castle. Wow, look at that view. Beautiful. And today is a Sunday, so you know it's a quiet day, rest day in Poland. It's the 13th of August. Why am I saying that? Because Polish people need to practice dates in English. The 13th of August. Lots of elements in there. Pause that, replay it, study it. Very important. Right in the middle, smack bang in the middle of the Sanok main square. You gotta love Poland for these main squares. They're so beautiful. They give such a charm to the country. And it's funny because they all look very similar. They all look the same. So it's like no matter what city, town, village you go to, it's like the same thing. Nah, Poland's great. Let me tell you something. I hate this word.
Odzież?
Yes.
Why?
I hate it. It's so complicated. Why is it called odzież? What the hell does that mean? In English, we just call it clothing. Clothing, because clothes. What the hell is odzież? When I first went on a clothing website and the categories, it was like odzież and then obuwie. I was like, what the hell are these words? Obuwie in English is footwear. So you've got clothing and footwear. And in Polish is like obuwie, odzież. I hate those words. Jak się to nazywa po polsku? Wyżymaczka. The ringer. I co to znaczy? Co to robi?
No, wyciska wodę z prania. No.
Aha.
Wsadzasz sztuki prania z pralki, kręcisz tą korbą i woda spływa, a to takie prawie suche, no nie suche, ale takie bez wody już wychodzi.
Jest taki idiom anglojęzyczny to put someone through the ringer. Czyli jakby wsadzić kogoś przez tą... Jak to się nazywa znowu?
Wyżymaczkę.
Wsadzić kogoś przez wyżymaczkę.
Przemaglować go.
Przemaglować kogoś, dokładnie. I co to znaczy przemaglować kogoś? Żebym się upewnił, że to jest to samo znaczenie?
Przeciągnąć go tak przez coś. Żeby
Tak,
go
tak,
przecisnąć.
tak. No, dokładnie. Put someone through the ringer. Wyżymaczka? Wyżynaczka.
Nie, wyżymaczka.
Wyżymaczka.
Tak, wyżynaczka to jest...
Wyżymaczka.
Do wycinania wyżymaczka, a wyżymaczka do wyciskania, do przemaglowania. Dlatego Biblia
To jest taki koncert, to przyciąga.
któregoś roku
To jest
księgą
działa.
zakazaną.
Jeszcze raz, dziadek?
Biblia była księgą zakazaną przez całe wieki, nie wolno było czytać ludziom. Kara śmierci była za czytanie.
Gdzie?
Spalenie na stosie. W całej Europie, nie tylko w Polsce. Dlatego potem się zbuntowali ci. Jak Luter zaczął tłumaczyć, Gutenberg prasę wynalazł i zaczęli
Nice. The
drukować
printing
Biblię
press.
w języku niemieckim, angielskim. Tyndall angielskim przetłumaczy na angielski. No to
Wow.
Not.
Where are we?
Near Solina. I mean, not in the middle of Solina, but like next to it, because Solina is very busy place. So we just stayed.
It's very crowded.
Yes.
Very packed. Jam-packed.
Okay.
Why do you think I love living in Poland and I prefer living in Poland to the UK, but other people say they prefer living in the UK to Poland? Why do you think so?
I think maybe a lot of people who actually prefer living in UK, maybe they're from like village, but like village, so
Yeah.
very, I don't know how to say, like traditional village with churches and everything. That mentality is very close. They're very close-minded.
Yeah. Narrow-minded.
Narrow-minded, yeah, for sure. And I think that's the problem, because they felt not like very, I don't know how to say, you know, like there is very specific vibe in village. You know, everyone knows each other, so everyone can talk about you. Even you have a boyfriend, the whole village knows about it like the day after, and you can have like your privacy. And I mean, like, you want to go somewhere, there's no one to go. And maybe I think that was the kind of people just wanted to escape from Poland, because they thought that this is only way to do that. And
It's like they think this can't be all there is to life, you know. There has to be like more out there. This village cannot be my life. So I actually want to. I'm not invalidating anyone's opinion or experience when I say that Poland's a better place to live. For someone, it may not be a better place, and they might prefer living in the UK. And everyone's entitled to their own opinion. This is just mine, based on my experiences. I guess there is no one such thing as Poland, or there is no thing like the UK, because we use these words, and they're very like all-encompassing, but there are millions of Polands, and what I mean by that is Poland only exists in your mind, right? You know what I mean? As like your experience. So like your version of Poland is based on your experiences. How you see Poland, how you view Poland is based on your experiences, right, Anya?
it's true.
And you grew up in like Kraków, like in a village, but in Kraków. And that's like that's what Poland is to you. Someone else grew up in Zakopane. Maybe he's like a mountain person, and that's Poland to them. Of course, we can talk about like politics and like statistics, but in general, I think people, that's the way they think based on their experience and their life. So when I say Poland, I'm talking about my Poland, my experience here. And when I say UK, I also mean my experience in the UK. And from my experience personally, I prefer living in Poland way more than I prefer living in the UK, because just my Polish experience has been better and is better than my UK experience. Just to look at like some basic things, if we're talking about, is your arm tired, honey?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Just if we're talking about like some basic things, if like quality of life, what do you look at when you think quality of life? I guess safety, shelter, like where you live, the roof over your head. Friends. These are some really basic things. That's before we get into all the extras.
Food,
obviously. I just think it's definitely feel safer in Kraków and Poland. I feel like it's a much safer country. I feel like the UK is really dangerous and unsafe. Obviously, it depends where. Once again, we're talking about my experience from Slough, which is similar to London. I feel like London's very unsafe too. It's like, you know, it's like the stab capital of Europe. Like, London's unsafe for many reasons, and I feel like I could do a whole video about the dangers of London. Like,
I can say something about like Poland, you know.
Cut. Let's stop it there. I don't want to take too much of your time. Stop around the 10-minute mark. But I just want to say thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and see some discussion in the comments about, have you ever lived in the UK? Do you live in the UK? Would you ever want to live in the UK? Do you enjoy living in Poland? Answer all these questions, because everyone's got a different experience and I'm open to listen to everyone's opinion. So don't argue, don't kill each other in the comments, but create some discussion. That would be fantastic. And I just want to say thank you for supporting me, and we will do a part 2. But first, I want to make a quick announcement. I'm thinking of traveling around the country a little bit, pulling up to a few big cities and doing some meetups with my followers. So I'm thinking Warsaw first. If you're in Warsaw, you like what I do, you're one of my fans or followers, one of my students, and you'd like to do a meetup, you meet up with me and some other followers. We speak in English, you know, we share stories, we get to know each other, we meet new people who also are on the same journey of you, of learning English. And let me know if you're interested of such a Warsaw meetup, because that's the first city I want to touch down in. Let me know in the comments, hit me up. I'll see you on the next one.